Hello and welcome to a Valentine's special for Konstantly Off-traK with Kid and Kaz. This is an episode for all you... I'm not fucking doing this. Hey, what's up?
You know what's funny is I had something planned in my head until you're like, hey, I'm going to do the intro.
Let me guess, you were going to do something similar?
No.
What were you going to do?
I was going to do kind of the same thing I've been doing. Like, welcome to Konstantly Off-traK, where we still can't figure out whether or not Kaz likes my intro or not.
I still don't. I mean, there you go. Answer that question.
You can't even do one. At least I can do. Jesus Christ, cat.
Hey, your cat is on crack. Hey, I tried. I did something a little different. I just didn't commit.
You tried to be seductive and you couldn't handle it.
What can I say? I've got a voice
I feel
and
bad for your
face
wife.
made
That's
for
how
radio.
you are in bed.
Whoa. We're not going that far into the whole Valentine's Day thing.
Oh, shit. What'd you do for your wife? Other than, be here on Valentine's Day. I guess she's at work, though, isn't she?
No,
No?
she's got today off. Well, I got up. I took the kid to school. And then I did laundry and dishes.
He said, first things first, she better appreciate this one. I got out of bed.
I mean, it's a start. Oh, shit. You know what? I didn't bring up chat on my screen.
Oh, no.
Might as well pull that up because I'm a lazy fuck. Where'd it go?
So how are we doing this? Are we doing
There it is.
total viewers between both YouTube and Twitch?
Yeah, I figured it's only fair because we have some people that watch on Twitch and some people that watch on YouTube. So if we can get 10 people in all together, then go ahead and sing a little ditty.
Sing a little ditty. I better start sharing this, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
I shared
that,
some.
That might be a good idea.
I did some this morning, but I guess I could do it now. But
Well, yeah, you said something this morning in the Facebook group. Didn't have a link.
Well, because my phone doesn't like to copy the fucking links correctly.
Excuses.
And besides, you already posted a link. We need a link tree.
Yeah, maybe. That'd probably be easier.
That way we can just share the link tree every time other than having to go to Twitch, then YouTube, then Twitch, then YouTube to copy the links every 5 seconds on my phone.
Yeah, but I mean, that doesn't help when we're starting the show for the direct link to the episode.
It's the first thing that pops up on on both services. Is the current live stream.
See, we talked about this in an earlier episode. It's that one extra step.
That's true.
Got to cut out that extra step.
I'm trying to cut out an extra step for me right now. Oh, speaking of Valentine's Day, I did something for my wife, and I'm upset. We talked about this
Here we
earlier.
go.
I know. I'm fucking bald in it. So I ordered. It was. Hold on. I'm gonna put these
So
guys
you already
on
spoiled
blast.
the punchline. Way to go.
I want you guys, everybody, to hear this because you need to to be on the lookout for products like this. No, I'm wrong. I am happy with the service so far with this company. It is the PokePetShop.com. They make
Not sponsored.
no, not sponsored at all. They make Pokemon cards and canvases and things, or posters and shit like that in the form of a Pokemon card for either your pet or you and your loved one. And so I did one for my wife and thought, oh, that'd be a great Valentine's Day present. Then I realized, hey, it's pretty late. It's probably not going to get here in time. I'm going to make it an anniversary gift. Doesn't matter now. Because they were supposed to send me, I sent them a picture for them to do art of me and my wife. And when I was supposed to receive an email first saying, this is what we have, do you approve this picture? You have 48 hours. And then they were supposed to, after I approved the art, ship me my product. No. They sent me the art an hour before they shipped it. I didn't even have time to approve said art at all. And to top it all off, I do not approve of said art because said art has me bald. When have you ever known me in the the full decade that we've known each other?
10 years.
Have I ever been bald?
Never that I can think of, but we could fix that.
No.
It'd be really quick.
No, I shave my head, you shave yours.
Okay.
Wait, you're serious?
I mean, I've been growing my hair out for a long time because I've always wanted it long. But how do I approach this delicately without hurting my own somewhat of an ego? I'm 30 now, okay? To put this into context, I'm 30 now, and my hair is starting to thin out. So what I have to do is I need to cut it all off, and there's a special shampoo that you can get.
Not sponsored.
No, I don't even know the brand name. I just know what it's made of.
Oh.
It's a carbonic acid.
I've never heard of it.
What it does is it breaks up everything that's clogging the pores on top of your head.
You know, apple cider vinegar does the same fucking thing.
Not as well. Because what this does is as it's breaking it up, it actually goes into the pores to break it up even more, and it releases all that shit that's in there, all the dead skin, the oil, the hair particles, everything that's in the pores.
And you need to be bald to do this?
Not necessarily, but it makes it easier.
I'm not shaving my head. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm
my
almost 30 and I'm losing my hair.
Right. Well, the thing is, my hair right now is over a foot long. So if I do it now, I'm going to have all these shorter hairs that are sprouting in with the longer hair that's already there, and it's never going to be uniform. So I might as well just shave it all off, use that rinse, do that for a couple weeks, make sure everything's good and dandy, and then grow my hair out from there, and should be back to normal.
I will we will set up a webcam too for this. I will publicly shave my head if we can get at least 50, either 50 followers on Twitch, or we match. Even better, do you want even better? I will shave I will do the full whatever baldness I need to do live, because I you know how long it's been. I know I don't have much here on the chin, but it's enough that it takes. I don't grow hair on my face at all. I don't. It's patchy. It's horrible. Hair. And so what I do have, I love it. I'm gonna keep it. But if we can match our Twitch and YouTube together, have the same amount or more
subscribers and followers,
I will shave my head and my face. But if we can reach 50 on Twitch, I will shave my head. The moment we reach 50. I won't even put a time limit on it. I will shave my head the moment we reach 50. This as permanent online evidence. I will shave my head when we reach 50 followers.
All right. And for the other, how many subscribers do we have on YouTube right now?
83.
83. So if we reach 83 followers on Twitch, then it's all of it gone.
Yeah, all of it. And it takes a while to
You should shave your eyebrows, too. That way your whole head is bald.
I will do it.
Okay, there you go.
I swear to God, I will do it.
So at 50, head shaved. At 82 or 83, what did you say?
83. Or match it. If they're matched in any way. If we can at least reach 83 on Twitch, I need 3 followers, even if it's more.
Then your entire head will have no hair. It's official.
Except for my eyelashes, because those you kind of need those.
Well, yeah. I
will do it.
I know that frustration. Fucking, I've had... It's ridiculous. I've had long eyelashes my entire life. Almost every time I blink, they get tangled in one way or another. And I got so fed up with it as a teenager that I figured, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to trim them. I'll just use the little tiny whatever scissors that my sister had in the bathroom. I have no idea what the fuck those are even for.
And you trimmed them.
And I trimmed half the eyelashes on one of my eyes. I can talk. And it felt like I had like a really coarse toothbrush attached to my eyelid.
You need those to protect you from the dirt and other things.
It's like all of a sudden it went from having hair there to having some kind of solid metal spikes attached to my eyelashes.
Yeah, that would suck.
It did. I hated it. I was like, fuck it. You know what? If I have to untangle my eyelashes every 5 minutes, I'll just do that.
I mean, I do it too. It's okay. And I don't have very long eyelashes, but I'll sit there and I'll play with my eyes like this and pull on them.
So I'll let you keep that shit, but the rest of the hair, gone.
I will. I'll do it. But we have to match it. You hear that, people? The people that aren't there currently, I will fucking do it. I guess I'm more talking to the YouTube side because we need to get you over to Twitch too. And it'll be on YouTube longer than it'll be on Twitch.
Yeah, that's true. On Twitch, it only stays for 2 weeks. YouTube, It stays as long as they'll have us.
Probably not very long, but
we'll see how it goes.
I'm surprised we don't have anybody.
Well, I'm not monitoring it this time because I didn't think it would be fair.
That's fair. Okay.
But we have our one Twitch viewer.
That's the stream view.
Oh.
That will always be like that.
So I spent this entire time thinking we were talking to one person and we're talking to nobody.
Yeah. Which I don't know why it does that.
My pride.
I don't know why it does that because I am from the editor's point of view. I should be able to. It shouldn't show anybody viewing the actual stream. It's just a self view. It's kind of disconcerting.
I don't know. Well, if anybody's there, go ahead and sound off in the chat.
Yeah,
tell us hi. I'll tell
that?
you hi. Hello. Love you.
Oh.
Anyway, so love, space, and rock and roll.
Rock and roll. I know that was unnecessary, but it felt right.
Anyway, moving on. Valentine's Day. How long you been married now?
It'll almost be a year.
It will almost be a year?
It's almost a year. May 4th will be a full year.
Right. I forgot about that.
May the 4th be with you.
Oh, your anniversaries are going to be torture for your wife.
Probably. Hey, she's the one that agreed to it. It's actually her idea to begin with.
I mean, if it works.
Fuck it. She can't complain.
So I guess I'll ask, what have you noticed about your life that's changed since you got married?
I'm a better person. I quit drinking as much. I spend more time with my kids. I quit drinking as much.
In the last 5 seconds? Because I'm pretty sure you already mentioned that.
I mean, that was the main problem in my life was the alcohol. And that's just... I drink on occasion. I'm not saying that I quit drinking because that would be a lie. But I definitely don't drink. Cause it used to be an every night thing, and now it's maybe once a month. So, yeah, I feel healthier. And that's, I mean, physically and mentally. But it's all because I settled down. I found somebody that I absolutely love, and I'm happy. I can't complain.
I mean, it makes sense. How long did you guys know each other before you got married?
About a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that got married. Who was it? There was somebody I knew personally, but I don't talk to them anymore. They've been married now almost 12 years, and they got married the week after they met. right?
Okay.
Like, that's kind of scary to me, but if it works, it works.
I know I said everybody's different, but there is such a thing as too fast.
Hey, they're, from my understanding, they're still together and married, so. I don't even think they have kids. I'll give you an update next week because
we're totally gonna remember it. Next
I'll
week.
look it up after this and see if I can't find. I don't even think I have them on Facebook, but I'm sure if I start clicking in names, they'll start to come together letter per letter.
Which actually, speaking of next week, might as well bring this up now. I don't know if there will be a show. I don't know if Kid wants to do one because I probably will not be here. There's like a 75% chance that I won't be here for the show. It's my daughter's 3rd birthday. Got to be there for that.
Actually, that gives me an idea.
What's that?
As much as I hate to do the show without you, because this is constantly off track,
the
double Ks. Guest appearance.
Seriously, got to get you that dictionary.
Why don't we bring on a follower or a subscriber?
And could that follower be Mr. Tristan Cruz?
Day one, since before the gaming, he's been there since Kid in the Ginger.
You know what? Speaking of Tristan,
where you at, bro?
Where'd he go?
Oh, it is Valentine's Day. I'm not surprised if he's not on yet. Hold on, I'll message him. Watch.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Of course, that means you'll have to run the stream on your computer.
I can... After the show, set it up to where I can do double streams. And then I could do it. I don't even have... Next week will be probably really simple. We won't have any of that. Or the music.
Oh, I think I found him.
Oh!
That's his Twitch name, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his everything name.
Not on YouTube.
No, it's not. I think YouTube is...
That's his everything name. No, it's not.
YouTube is weird because it's actually directly linked to your email. So most of the time, unless you actually go in and change your username, it'll stay as your real name.
Well, yeah, that's because they're the same.
It's
they're under
Google.
the same service.
Yeah. But with Twitch, you make your username right then and there, and that's what it shows up as.
So how much did you hear, Mr. Darkness Awaits 1754? That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, shit. No, we're talking about doing a guest appearance reward.
Oh, you're all good, man. Just no worries.
You make that car run, man. And then when you get it running, you better chase it, too. That was fucking corny. I don't know why that fucking happened.
Starting strong with the jokes today, guys. Okay, so here's the deal. Next week, there is like I said, probably about a 75% chance that I won't be here. It's my daughter's 3rd birthday, so I gotta be there for that. It's all depending on timing for when the party is, because I'm still not exactly sure. So I'll know more a little later, and then I'll update in the Facebook group, letting people know if I'll be there, for any amount of time. If not, would you like to come in and be a guest in my place? And I'll show Kid how to set up the stream on his computer, because he won't have access to mine.
Unless I steal it.
Fuck you. Ow.
Damn.
Oh, that hurts.
That sucks.
Oh,
I'm more loved.
my pride.
There we go.
My non-existent pride just took a hit.
Whoa, non-existent my ass.
It grew just to be punched.
It's like the reverse Grinch. His heart shrunk. Oh, shit. Speaking of how long you've known your wife for, God, years? High school, middle school, grade school?
Not middle school.
You're one of those love stories.
See, I met her my sophomore year of high school. We'll keep you posted, man. Let's see, sophomore year would have been 07 to 08. So 2007 to 2022. Can you figure it out?
Not off the top of my head.
15 years.
Okay, that's fair.
15 years,
Jesus
and we
Christ.
just had our 3rd anniversary.
Why did it take you that long to marry her?
See, what I was going to say before, the person who got married too fast, we're on the opposite side of that spectrum. We took way too fucking long.
Yeah, no shit. I was surprised she didn't just say, yeah, no, you wait too long.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she probably did at some point, and then it happened anyway.
She just gave up at that point.
I think we both gave up at that point. It's like, we both know this is going to happen.
God, because I remember when we and you met, you guys were having a break, and then you were back on, and then you were having a break, and then you were back on. But you guys have always come back to each other.
Yeah.
Every time. And it's not surprising, because as much as I've seen you guys butt heads, it's one of those. There's more love than hatred when you guys do get into it with each other, and so it's like, yeah, that's gonna happen.
I mean, even on that front, we almost never fight anymore now that we're married.
It's because she's given up on fighting with you. There's no point. I've given up on fighting with you.
We fight all the time, motherfucker. Still talking, free talking.
Oh.
You don't fight with me, bullshit.
Halo Reach Forge World, by the way, you can go everywhere. Yeah, I proved you wrong. I want my apology right here, right now.
Let's get into specifics on that if we're going to do that. Because what I said was you had that small little island, you had the landscape around it, and guess what? That hangar bay was in the landscape around it, so fuck you, I was still right.
Now you're just trying to find excuses to get out of apologizing.
I was still right. And then you had the area, what was it? Just past that little underpass cave type of deal.
Yeah, the Blood Gulch.
That's not Blood Gulch.
Blood Gulch.
No, it's not. It's a hill. It's a grassy hill.
No, they've got the whole. There's a canyon. It's supposed to be Blood Gulch. It's where they did.
No, it's
Red
not.
versus Blues Reach season. Where
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, the season 9 of Red versus Blue took place in Valhalla.
No.
Yes.
That was because that was when they were doing Halo 3. But when Halo Reach came out, when Tucker was captured. No, not Tucker, Church.
No, Caboose was on his own when they went to.
Because Church was captured, the AI. He was captured and being held in the little AI confinement cell. And that was his
Will
cell.
do, Tristan.
And he ended up finding Texas in there, and it was really just his imagination of Texas, and Texas was telling him it was time to get out, and it ended up collapsing. And the reason why the whole entire simulation was collapsing is because Caboose and the rest of Blue and Red teams saved him, and got him out of there. And then they went from there to the Halo 4 or the Halo 4 games for the Rebellion soon after that.
I still don't think that's right.
I will show it. I can even pull it up, and I want another apology when I proved you wrong, too. Because it was in that canyon that they did that. Because it was supposed to be a representation of their original bases from Blood Gulch. And that's, I mean, it's one of the Halo Reach multiplayer maps was done in that Blood Gulch. And that's what it was. That's why they did it.
No. I'm holding fast on this one. That was not Blood Gulch. That was not any kind of version of Blood Gulch.
Want to bet?
Pull it up. Pull it up right now. We'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Go fucking Bill O'Reilly on this bitch. Hey. What was that thing you were saying? You don't fight with me anymore?
Yeah, whatever. Hey, look at that. It's right there. There's a picture.
That's really small. My glasses are not prescription. That's not Blood Gulch. That is way too fucking open.
You're right, it is. But that's
not,
what it was
That's not even a
supposed to
representation of Blood Gulch because it's not a box canyon. It's just the bases that look like a similar style,
Look.
which is
Look.
It's not.
Look. Because that's the other base, and then right there is that fucking tunnel that you were talking about that leads out to the island. Should we do it? I can pull it up right now. I have reach.
Go ahead.
I have reach.
It won't be live. They
Won't be live enough. I've got to unplug my laptop. Hold on. We're not going to see chat for a second.
Well, I'll see YouTube chat and just won't see Twitch chat. Gotta plug it into the Xbox. Now, if we can get it plugged into the Xbox.
I gotta flip it around. I hate this cord. It's one of those braided cords.
The stiffer the better.
That's what she said.
Now we gotta log in.
Watch.
Then we gotta go find Reach.
I can pull up my
and then
laptop.
we gotta load up Reach.
Chat.
Oh no, you gotta load up Master Chief Collection, don't you?
Yep. Make like a fetus and head out.
That was professional.
Oh, I just burped too, and I threw up a little bit in my mouth. That was gross.
That's gross. I don't need to know that.
That burned. Oh.
What the fuck is that? I haven't loaded
That's
up
from the
Master
new
Chief in
armor
a hot
classes.
minute.
I should probably.
Yeah,
the remote's right there.
Yeah, that's loud. Where's the mute button? Found it. There we go.
So, how should I do this? Should I load up the multiplayer maps from Reach, or should I load up Forge World?
Just load up Forge World. Show me that box canyon. That quote-unquote box canyon.
Creative, Forge, Halo Reach.
Of course, this still is not looking at red versus blue. Just throwing that out there. And we gotta let it load. 5. Not counting down yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Loading, loading, loading. God damn, that loads a lot faster.
Yeah, it does. So, the hangar, the first three.
You just got an achievement.
Oh, I did. Nice. The first three.
Wait, you got an achievement for
points.
playing it on the 14th?
Yeah, I guess so. Looks like I see what you're doing when you get home.
That's kind of dumb. What's the point?
Here's the little spire I was talking about.
Unless it said February. I don't care about that, and that's not a spire. That is a pile of fucking rocks, basically. On the 14th of any month. What? Did Reach launch on the 14th of a month?
I don't think so. But it's a Bungie title.
That's a really fucking...
And Bungie was really... Bungie had a love of the number 7.
Okay, then shouldn't it be on the 7th?
The 7 Spires, the 7 Guardians, 117, and then they usually release their games.
They're a hell of a lot more than 7 Guardians.
The original 7 Guardians. If you go to back to the Mythic maps from Halo 3.
I think you're thinking the 7 Halos.
No, there's 7 Guardians as well.
No.
Listen, we're not talking about the Reclaimer legacy. If you actually go back to the Mythic maps from Halo 3, Sandbox, there's 7 Guardians surrounding that map.
Okay, Guardian doesn't mean what you're saying it means anymore in Halo. Guardian actually is a title.
It's been written out, but it's supposed to be the 7 Guardians. I forgot how to go fast on this one. That's up, that's down.
No, Forge is going really slow.
There we go. The island.
Yes, I know about the island.
Okay.
And the water surrounding it.
Right.
And the kill box on the other side of the water.
That is where they did the Solace map. And then you go under or you can go over. Doesn't matter.
To the grassy hill that leads up.
And then a box canyon.
That is not a box canyon, you dipstick.
It is a box canyon.
No, it is not. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is not a representation of Blood
this
Gulch.
Is where they put the
Blood
bases.
Gulch doesn't
this is
lead
where
to
red
water.
Base would be. Blue base would be back there. And then this this hill.
Okay, but calling it Blood Gulch or any kind of representation of it is very, very misleading.
Okay. Well, then you don't blame me.
You're the one who said it.
Blame Red versus Blue and Halo.
That doesn't make me wrong.
I know, and I'm not wrong either. But you see right here, actually, this spot directly is where Church was talking to Texas, and Texas is like, it's time to get out, blah, blah, blah. It's collapsing, and he let go of Texas. He emotionally let go of Texas at that point, saying goodbye forever. And then he looks up, and then a hole opens up in the sky, and it's Caboose saying, it's time to go, Tucker. Let's go. I found him. Mm-hmm. And they pull him out with
Isn't
Caboose.
he actually Delta at that point with the memories?
This is after he figures out he's an AI. He gets captured.
Yeah.
And then they had just
because the Alpha's dead.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Caboose has to remind him of everything that happened from season 1 to 8.
But this is where it took place. And then they move on to the Halo 4 maps for the rest of the series. And then 5, and then so on and so forth that they've been doing.
Okay,
but
still,
it happened here.
But it's still not Blood Gulch. It's
but
still
the way
not a
they
Box
did
Canyon.
it is so with the red base, and then the reason why it's so similar is because
you got that little cave-looking area.
It's over here where they what's his name?
Doc.
Doc was in here.
O'Malley with the ghost.
Mm-hmm. And then move over here, and you've got Blue Base, the section.
Now, if the cave is on that side would be Red Base. If it was a representation of
That's
Blood
right,
Gulch.
yeah. So that was Blue Base, because that's where he hung out over here most times, so you're right. And then over here is the area where they would snipe, even from the first season, where they'd have the sniper rifle, and they would hang out checking out on Red Base. Give me the fucking sniper rifle for once.
Yeah. But they've got ledges like that basically all over the place. Now, you can't get to all of them on foot. You can get to that one on foot.
This is the closest representation that they have to use for Red versus Blue, and they used it.
It's still not Blood Gulch.
Just saying.
I'm not conceding this point. I won't do it. I refuse.
Well, they called it Blood Gulch in the map when they released the map on Halo Reach. I mean, it's just a canyon on Forge, but I win. Suck a butt.
No, you don't. I'm still not wrong.
Excuse
because
me.
that is a misleading fucking title. Not Blood Gulch.
Just saying. But I'm just saying. I was right. You were wrong.
And the bases that Caboose and the Reds were at, that was Valhalla. Which is what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was before, though. That was before he actually was captured.
That's while Caboose was talking to the little AI, and everybody thought that Caboose was talking to himself.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was, okay.
That was after.
You're right. Okay, it did happen. Either way, when Church, I apologize, but either way, when what I was saying is still true, when Church was captured in the containment thingy-majig that he was in, this was his containment, was this right here. With, if I could figure out how to do this, nope. Do.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it was. But either way, Kabushki.
Did you really just say Kabuski?
Kabushki.
You're a special kind of special, you know that?
Yeah, I know. It's okay. How do I turn this? I don't remember how to turn this. Whoa! I didn't like that.
Let's see. Object options, toggle rotation. I don't think it spins that way. Good job, you fucked it up. It's too bad nobody can see this.
Right? It's been so long since I've done any kind of Forge. This is before they had Snap. There. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
See, why am I not throwing? Do I not have? I don't have. There's a grenade.
Okay.
Oh shit! The controls are way different from what I'm used to playing right now.
Well, what do you have your button map set to?
The original for this, just whatever the game was at the time. It's a puma.
Spawning in a rocket hog.
I miss the rocket hogs. I miss the Goss hog. I miss it all. These were the days, man.
See, I forget. Didn't they have a Goss hog in Halo 5?
Yes. I just replayed the campaign, and it wasn't much of a Goss hog, though. It didn't fire as... The fire rate on it was ridiculous compared to Halo 3. I mean, it was so slow.
Well, Halo 3, the Goss hog wasn't necessarily balanced. It was pretty overpowered.
It was. That was the perfectness about it.
Well, I mean, because everything's got to work the same way during the campaign as it does during multiplayer. So if you've got one with a fire rate like that in multiplayer, it's not really fair. So slowing it down made sense.
Oh, well. God, what would it... Could you imagine living in space in any way?
I don't like heights.
Well, it puts you in sleep before you even... Is it just the thought of, hey, I am like really high up away from Earth? Or is it...
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily a thought. It's just, I don't like the situation.
So even if they put you to
just
sleep
something about
beforehand,
being really high up freaks me out.
So even if they put you to sleep before they lifted you up,
Well, then I don't know.
even if you were to wake up and like, I'm in space, holy shit.
Well, I mean, okay. So don't get me wrong. It would be cool to be in space, but in the back of my head, I'd always have that existential terror of, oh God, will I ever make it back to the surface? You know?
That's fair. Oh, which one was it?
Because, I mean, yeah, Earth sucks, but it's home.
Not much of one anymore. We're dying.
What?
You know that, right? This world is dying according to Elon Musk, which is true.
Everything dies.
Not me. I'm going to live forever.
Everything that has a beginning has an end, kid.
But who's to say we had a beginning?
You were born, weren't you?
That doesn't mean that's where I started. I don't know.
How did we get here?
Oh, shit. How did we get here?
No. That's not what I meant. Don't fucking do that. Just because we were talking about red versus blue doesn't mean we're going to fucking start reading lines for Griff and Simmons.
That's Sergeant
And
Griff.
by the way, that's wrong. The line is, you ever wonder why we're here?
I don't care.
So, haha, throw yourself in that man cannon. Yeah, that sounded wrong when nobody can see what's going on, and I don't give a shit.
Get out!
All right. Get rid of the gameplay. Nobody can see it anyway. I need to see what's going on in chat and streams and stuff like that. I got to keep a tally of who's in here, because if we make it to 10...
We got one viewer on YouTube. What's up?
We got a viewer.
It's gone.
I can't see. You took it down from the screen.
I
Unwind the
absolutely love
cable.
and hate this fucking HDMI cord.
Just get another one. Then you can have one free for this, and then put the other one in
The other one's still in the bedroom. I forgot to bring it out.
See, you lied to me. You lied to me. There is nobody on YouTube.
I just said they left.
You said they were there, and you couldn't.
And then I
prove
was
it.
like, oh no, it's gone.
You couldn't prove it.
But you couldn't fucking listen.
You couldn't prove it.
I don't give a shit. I don't care what I can prove.
Ugh. I don't fucking know. I didn't have a response.
Okay, so tell me what you think of the James Webb Telescope right now.
Right,
From what you've read.
the space part of the show. I don't know. It's kind of interesting when you compare it to the Hubble.
Well,
Because it's literally 100 times more powerful.
Exactly. It's got 3 different cameras on it. A standard, infrared, and then extensional infrared, which is where you can see the ultraviolet red light from, way further than the Hubble can even see right now.
Right. It's 13.7 billion light years.
Yes.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Because I sure the fuck can't.
Well, and Fez. Hi, Fez.
Who's Fez?
Fez is Fez.
Like the Fez?
That's not Wilmer.
No.
Dude, if I knew Wilmer, we would have more viewers on fucking YouTube and Twitch. Are you kidding me? No, Fez is my buddy. He's gonna, at some point, be on my channel.
Ooh, welcome to the show. Did you bring any bitches? It's Valentine's Day.
What the fuck? We're married, you... Not to each other. We are both in separate but committed relationships. Which is what I fucking meant to say. I hate you.
No, you're never gonna live that down.
Leave this show and start my own podcast.
You're never
With blackjack and hookers. Fuck you.
Shit. I'm gonna die. That was fucking hilarious.
Shut up.
Oh, shit. Holy shit. That was glorious. It was so great.
Fuck you. That's not nice, man.
Yes! Yes!
No.
He's officiating our wedding.
Fuck you, dude. I'll stay with my own wife, thank you very much.
Oh, that's funny. Oh. Space, the final frontier. In between here and the final frontier, we're getting married officially.
I can't even with you.
You started it.
So, the theory that's rolling around right now with the Webb telescope is if they can aim it towards Earth after it finally reaches its destination, because it's only about 80% of the way there. It's 800,000 miles away.
It's not going to face Earth. They're going to face it away from Earth.
I know. Which is why I said this is a theory that people are putting out. When it finally reaches that 1 million mile mark, the language 2 mark between...
Which is already there. It's already prepping for its first pictures.
It's prepping, but it's not there yet.
Yes. But it's in that area right now where it can start taking pictures as soon as it opens.
It already took a picture.
Has it?
Yeah.
I haven't read that part yet.
I don't remember when it was, but I saw it last night. I just forgot to write it down. But the theory is if they could aim it towards Earth, you could actually see... God, how long ago? Somebody did a calculation for actually looking into the past through that. Because of the way light travels.
Right. Because I understand that the main goal right now of it, one of the first, it's got 3 main goals before it's going to be public use camera. Because eventually they're going to open it up to the public scientists to allow them to use it for a certain amount of time.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. But its first 3 main goals is to find, what's it called, their permanent stars, which are like the first stars to ever develop in the universe, which is, I think, is freaking amazing. I mean, these stars were the size of like a golf ball at this point, but had the mass of 20 times our sun. which is astronomical.
Yeah, that's right. The first picture was like 7 stars.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But to be able to see, those are things we haven't even, we know they're there, or at least we have a huge idea that they still exist.
No, it's not that they still exist.
But
it's
the
that
light-
the
their
light
light
from
does.
them is still traveling.
Right. And I mean, and we're talking about trillions of years ago that we're going to be able to hopefully capture this light from.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's unknowable how
Right.
long ago it was because the light will still have been traveling, and we can only really capture, like I said, 13.7 billion light
Right.
years. So whatever would have traveled within that distance.
But there could be, and that's the other thing, there could be even more past that. That's just what
Yeah.
Hubble can capture right
Yeah.
now. One of the things I'm excited for is where I'm thinking we'll get the most out of it. Have you ever heard of the boot? The boot's void. It's this
No.
void of space that is it's just shaped like a boot, and it's just an empty, dark nothingness right now that we can see from the naked eye and with Hubble with the telescopes we have available to us.
Right.
I'm excited to see Webb get pointed at the boot and take a picture and fill that hole. Because I don't think it's
That's what she said.
because right now it's theorized that the boot is actually the edge of the universe. Because everything in the boot that we can see isn't stars in our galaxy; it's actual other galaxies. And because the way it just kind of dims and just becomes a void, they think that's the edge of the universe.
Right.
I want to know how much more is in there because it's, I mean, the void itself is, I think, 10 million light years wide.
I have no idea.
I mean, and that seems small on, an astronomical level, but to us, that's a huge amount of space that can fit God knows how many other galaxies. And with James Webb Telescope, we should be able to view what's in this void.
Well, if there's anything. Also, if it's a kind of light that can even be picked up by
Right.
the
Well,
Webb.
and then that's the great thing about the ultraviolet infrared camera that it has. It's going to be able to pick up any
Well,
red light.
it's not ultraviolet infrared.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like this ultra super duper
infrared.
infrared. But it's supposed to pick up the thinnest infrared light that comes through.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
There you go.
Because
It's
you gotta
sports.
think about it, right? You've got, oh god, there was an estimation for how many stars there are in the fucking universe, and I looked it up last night. Now I can't fucking remember that number that I can't remember aside. You've got that much space. You've got this much time since the beginning of theorized time with the Big Bang, and yet somehow we're supposed to be the only planet that evolved to have sophisticated life forms.
Right, I don't believe
I
it.
don't see how that's possible, because you've got things that happen even here. The things that we observe, the things that are supposed to be 1 in a trillion chance, happen all the fucking time.
Right.
So
And, I
if
mean,
we're like 1 in a septillion chance, with as much as there is out there, there's still a pretty good odd
has
that
to be.
it happens.
And not to get, I know we're to avoid religious, but I mean it's kind of hard to avoid it when we're talking about space, and especially about other life on other planets,
Right.
and in other systems. Is even if you believe in God being the one Almighty that made us and only us and everything around us, I'm sorry if not to say that if you're a believer in God you're wrong, but I honestly don't think that I don't think God created just us. Not with all of what He's created, and just us. I don't believe it, and that's what drives me to love space so much, is I want to know more.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be something.
I mean, I may not necessarily want to go there, but I want to know what's out there.
Exactly. I've played enough games to know not to trust it. I mean, I'm sorry,
I'm not.
but what if we found an ark? What if we found halos. I mean, it's weird to think that this could be possible. And now we have technology out there to be able to view such objects in the midst of space. And since we're talking about objects, there is a star in, I want to say the Helios region, which is, if you look out in the moon around 11, you can see the region. There's a star that's been dimming in and out of light. And we're wondering if a Dyson sphere is surrounding this star. Now, mind you, the star is still billions of light years away from us.
Right.
But we're still catching it enough where we don't know if it's if it's another either a dwarf star that is orbiting it, a planet big enough to dim its light. But the way it happens, and as often as it dims, there's a huge theory that there's a Dyson sphere. And for anybody that doesn't know what that is, it's a sphere that surrounds a star that creates perpetual energy. That's all. It's a huge solar panel. You can live on it. It creates energy for, I think, if we get one around Sol, which is our star, we would be considered civilization 4. Because right now we're still at a 2.
I don't know.
But I think we'll be considered 4 which is, I mean,
I've never even played Civilization 1, so I couldn't tell you one way or the other.
There's amounts of civilization, like levels of civilization things can be. Mars is considered a civilization 1 planet because it's possibly livable. We just don't live on it. Once we live on it or populate it in some way, it'll be considered population 1. Once we make buildings and create energy from that planet like we do Earth by collecting minerals and things like that, we become a population 2.
Was it population or civilization?
Or civilization, sorry. But if we are able to make a Dyson sphere around the sun, we'll become civilization 4, because at that point we would be able to have perpetual energy for every colony that we have in our system.
Well, aside from that, how would we even do it?
I don't know. It's a theory, but it's such a strong possible. It's not just okay. It's a little bit more than a theory. It's possible. We just don't have the technology to do so. That's fair.
I mean, maybe.
Are we talking about the boot? I think he's talking about the boot. Squash.
I'm not sure.
I don't know either. But no, it would still be... It's more than theoretical. It's just that we don't have the technology to make it. We just don't.
Well, that doesn't mean it's more than theoretical. That means it's still a theory.
But it's possible to do if we had the technology.
Which we don't know because we don't have the technology.
So we're thinking that there's other
that's not
civilizations
how that works.
out there that have the technology and the
How
capabilities to do it.
You don't know how to science.
And I think it would be cool if we found a Dyson sphere. Because then we could steal it. We're humans. That's what we do.
I mean...
From the dawn of humankind, that's what we've done.
But I don't think we're bad enough that we would doom a planet. Or possibly a colony of planets.
A Dyson sphere will... if we stole a Dyson sphere, it would probably doom a whole civilization of a solar system. Because it would be creating energy for said solar system.
Plus, that doesn't mean it'd be a good match for our star.
It might. We can make it smaller. Take pieces just big enough to fit around our star.
Jesus.
I'm just saying. But could you imagine finding other structures out there from from beings more advanced than us?
Well, I don't know necessarily that they'd be more advanced than us.
They might not be.
Because, I mean, that's the popular theory when it comes to, like, science fiction and stuff like that. But we have an estimated guess for how old our own planet is and how old the human race is.
That's fair.
So, I mean, who's to say that whatever species is out there is even as old as us?
Or younger.
That's what I'm saying.
And I get that because there's a galaxy. It's called a proto-galaxy. It's still in development. It's creating its stars still. That is actually it's weird the way this time thing works too. Is that this galaxy? See, there you go. Told you.
Oh well, yeah, that's
Told
true.
you.
That's true. So I guess we wouldn't need to steal the whole thing.
Just half of it. They can keep the rest.
Oh,
Hey, look, if they can reverse
no. Let's be real. We're humans. We'd steal 90% of it and let them rebuild the
There you
rest
go,
from
see?
that 10.
But no, this galaxy is actually, we've aged it older than the Milky Way. But it is still in its younger development stage. It's still mostly gas and dust particles, which is perfect for creating suns.
So is my bathroom after Taco Bell night.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. What have I got myself into? Anyway, fuck. Reminds me of last week. I had Taco Bell and I came home, had sex with the wife, and got sick right after. Come to find out, I had food poisoning. It's horrible. It was a great excuse to blame my wife for getting sick.
Wow. I don't even have a comment for
Good.
that.
There you go. Fuck yourself. But no, it's weird because it's older than us. The galaxy is older than our galaxy, but still in its younger developmental stage. It can't even house stars for very long. It's still in this. It's so behind in its stage. It'll create a star, and the star will die not long afterwards. And so when it comes to other civilizations, who's to say that they're in one of those galaxies where it's older, but it's still in that area where it's still younger. Does that make sense at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're right. Who's to say if they're more advanced? But I think the goal that we're trying to reach is to find something either as advanced or more advanced than us.
See, I don't know about that specifically. I think the goal is just to find something.
Well, yeah. Again, as advanced
No,
or more advanced.
no. Just something.
I would see
even
why.
if it's just like a dick-shaped rock. Just finding something.
Got a bunch of those surrounding our solar system right now.
Yeah, but still.
We've got one that just recently passed by the Earth.
Okay, but is it in the boot?
No.
No. There you go.
Honestly, though,
Find a dick in the boot. There you go.
if we find anything in the boot's void, I don't think it would be life. If there is life there, we're not going to tell that it's.
I didn't say a real dick. I said a dick-shaped rock. Rocks are not alive.
I'm just saying though, because you said the boot. I think we'll find. I honestly hope we do. We find more galaxies in the boot to let us know that that's not just the end of the universe. There has to be more. But it definitely won't be life. Hell, I honestly do not believe we'll find life with the Webb telescope. It's got 10 years? Yeah, 10 years of life before there's nothing else we can do about it. We're just going to let it fall through. And that's how much time we have with this thing.
Oh, no, actually.
Is it more? I thought it was just 10.
I made a note. We'll operate for 20 years.
20 years, okay. I knew it was in that 10, 20, whatever. It's still a variable of 10. Hi! Welcome back! No, I honestly, I'm excited to see where this. I'm excited for the images the most part. I love looking at space images, things that I know I will probably never be able to afford to capture on my own. Like some of my favorite images that we've captured with Hubble are images of Saturn. Saturn is my favorite planet. I can't explain why. It's fascinating.
I mean, it's a cool planet, but it doesn't help me like my car anymore.
That's a personal problem. I can't help you.
Of course, my car is 22 years old.
Again, that sounds like a personal problem. Well, science can't help you. You can always hit up Jacob. I'm sure he'd be able to help.
I mean, The main problem I'm having with it right now is the spark plugs. I gotta get those replaced.
Those are cheap.
I know. It's not the
Kaz
point.
admits he's lazy.
It's not lazy. It's
That's-
not my money.
Tell your wife, hey, honey, spark plugs.
See, someone understands my struggle, although it's a slightly different
Three
struggle.
things, LOL. The battery, alternator, a starter.
Yeah. Mine's an 06.
It's still newer than
It
mine.
runs like it's brand new still. Then again, I make sure that I get my oil. Well, I take that back because I am like 10,000 miles over the limit I need for my oil change.
Don't even get me started. Nah, mine. Fucking hell, it's sitting at over 230,000 miles on it. I need to replace the spark plugs. I've got to replace the thermostat. I've got to completely replace the coolant reservoir and lines.
Yeah. Yes, I think it is.
Then I got an oil leak, which I can't fucking find.
That sucks. But yes, I think it is losing its rings. I know one of the planets that we're mainly worried about is Jupiter. Jupiter's dying. This is something that has been watched for quite some time now. The big red spot, the hurricane that sits in the middle of Jupiter, is actually slowing down drastically. And I mean quickly. It's slowed down 1,000 miles per hour in the last year alone, which is a scary thought because it's a gas giant.
So we got talking about cars and we forgot about Fez. I'm sorry, Fez.
He just commented. I just read it.
Losing its rings. I actually don't know. I think I remember hearing something about that.
So most of its rings are made up of ice more than rock. And so I think with this, everybody knows the sun is getting hotter day by day. It's a thing that's happening, or it's affecting Earth. Global warming is a thing, just not the way people put it.
Well, no, the ozone layer is thickening. It's
Yeah.
not thinning like people say it was.
But yeah, they're starting to melt, which I don't think it might affect Earth. Mainly because we use Saturn and Jupiter heavily for protection against asteroids, especially Jupiter. Jupiter's the big one. They both protect us from asteroids and things like that. That their gravitational pull pulls asteroids and stuff like that out of the way.
That's true. We actually have no ability to do that.
Yeah, we do. I won't though.
Like we're ever going to use the ban button.
Right? We might. Wouldn't be surprised if we had to.
I don't give a shit.
Not anytime today. But I'm hoping it doesn't. It's crazy to think about because we do, like I said, we get a lot of protection from those two planets alone.
Yeah.
And for Saturn to lose its rings, I can't think of a way personally. I mean, there's theories out there of how it would affect us on a gravitational level, but we don't.
I don't know.
There's no. Saturn's holding its rings through its own mass. Get bent.
Don't be a muggle. This ain't Harry Potter.
Get bent. But no, I would be more worried about Jupiter than anything. Jupiter's big enough. If it dies and collapses on its own gravity like they say it's going to happen, it'll turn into a star.
See, I don't know. Because the surface is covered with chemical storms. So even if that hurricane dies down, that doesn't necessarily mean that the planet's dying.
It's got enough hydrogen in it to burn like that. If it ends up slowing down and it's the wind. It's the hurricane itself is actually caused by its spin, its gravitational spin. So if it's slowing down, if the hurricane itself is slowing down, it means so is its spin. And if its spin stops, it'll collapse on its own gravity, condense, hydrogen will light, and turn itself into a star. Which means it gets heavier. What does that mean for Earth?
Well, it means the solar system
Explosion.
will be a 2-star system for at least a short period of time, and then it'll be system-wide devastation.
We would die almost immediately. You realize that, right?
Well, I don't know
granted,
how.
this is going to happen way after our time. We'll be long gone by the time this happens. But still.
But there's also no guarantee that what we're observing means what you say it means.
You're right. But that's the fear right now. Mainly because of how much hydrogen is in Jupiter alone. And because this is how stars start anyway, is a bunch of gravity collecting gases and particles to create a star. Jupiter is the start of a star, believe it or not. It's a whole planet getting ready to become a star. That's the bigger possibility. Out of anything that could happen to this planet, that is the biggest possibility.
Well,
It's
see,
got the
that's the
conditions
other
for it.
thing, and it's where I find a lot of scientists to be really pompous and annoying, is the fact that we've never observed this. So it's not like we can guarantee that's what's going to happen.
Right. And I'm not saying that it will be, but that is just...
Oh, I'm just saying that's an issue I have with scientists.
Right. But chemically wise, how heavy this planet is alone, I mean, I'm just pointing out the facts that are there. That the things that we have observed is that Jupiter is at that point where it could become a star. Period. I mean, now, could it not happen? Absolutely. We could avoid it all directly. It could just fall apart. The gases could dissipate, and it's gone.
Right.
Will that still hurt our planet? Yes. We get a lot of gravitational protection from Jupiter. We get a lot of protection from radiation from Jupiter. I mean, that's our guardian planet right there.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, either way it goes, it's still going to be devastating for us.
Yeah. We just dropped down to 0.
Oh, well, we'll be all right. You worry too much about it.
Well, it looks like we're not singing today. Fuck you.
You really wanted to sing.
I mean, not necessarily.
What are you doing this what is this Saturday? Saturday? What are you doing on the 19th?
I don't know.
You want to go to O'Malley's?
Yeah, thank God we'll all be dead by then.
Speaking of weird things that are happening in our solar system, have you heard about the shit that's happening on our own moon?
I heard about a movie that came out about the moon.
No. Well, supposedly lately.
Supposedly?
Just recently.
Supposedly?
Like last year, yeah. Just last year,
Okay,
we...
ordering that dictionary.
Go fuck yourself. Get bent. Last year, we finally went back and humankind, finally went back and did more tests on the moon, took more pictures, x-rays, things like that. We haven't done it in years. There is possible nuclear radiation leak coming out of the moon. Yeah, look it up. It's a thing.
Okay, I'm doing this live.
I'm pretty sure it was either last year or the year before that. I know they just released a statement last year.
Radiation leak on the moon.
There's nothing showing up.
3 O's in moon. Let's see. Why NASA wants to put a nuclear power plant on the moon. NASA wants to put a nuclear power plant on the moon by 2030. Project A119.
Radiation leak.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Lunar nuclear reactor. Radioactive moon, but that was 2005.
If you want us to sing, get 10 viewers. I want to see that view count at 10.
Yep, we got to have 10 viewers between Twitch and YouTube. So that's not 10 on each. That's 10 total. So it can be 5 and 5. It can be 7
And if they
and
all
3.
subscribe, I'll leak Kaz's nudes.
Hey! Those do not exist. Thankfully. For you guys, not for me.
Get your friends. See, you guys help us. Help us help us help you help us by sharing,
Help
liking.
us help you embarrass the fuck out of us for your entertainment. Yeah, I can't find what you're talking about. There's one from 2010. Moon may have formed in natural nuclear explosion. Well, that's how the moon may have started. I'm not seeing anything about a nuclear radiation leak.
Oh, where did I see it? Was it on? That's not what I wanted to click. I think it was on Riddle. Everybody, if you want to find out like the best YouTuber that does fucking space and science shit, look up Riddle. One of my favorites.
Just gonna close that page since it's taking up space on my screen.
Okay, 2 months ago, we're gonna put this. Can we put this in the comments? The link. Look up the YouTube channel Riddle, and he'll have more information. He actually has gone back. I mean, this guy does extensive research on everything he talks about.
I mean, this isn't gonna be easy. Like Riddle Maker, Riddle with.
It's just
Wikitubia.
Riddle. It's this one.
It's 3Ds. That makes way more sense.
My bad.
That's a lot easier to find. Making sure it's the right page. Once it loads. Yep, that's the right page. I can't add a chat from this tab. I gotta go to the stream. Give me a second. I can do that.
Share the stream with your friends. Look, I'm already singing. It's
just not a song.
Yeah.
So I share it in the chat or in the comments?
Uh,
just do both.
Yeah. Are you sharing that the video I'm talking about?
No, I'm sharing the channel.
Okay. The video's titled "Something Strange is Happening with the Moon Right Now." It was from 2 months ago. He talks more about the things that are.
Oh, I can't add a comment yet. Not to
Oh
streamers.
no, we'll add it after the.
It's in chat.
Okay. And he goes more in depth of what's going on. And like I said, I enjoy his channel. He does a lot of different theories. He creates his own theories. And then anything that's new that's happening, he ends up doing more research for every. He saves you the time from having to do the research and then post about him. Love his channel, but look it up. He talks more about it. There's like this radiation leak that's happening on the moon that's very concerning. Because if it's leaking from the moon, if it gets worse, I mean, that could affect us hugely.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So pretty. Share, share, share.
I put a post out on the Facebook group saying we're 8 viewers away from singing.
We were. Because that's us. We've discovered that.
Hey, so far as we know, both Tristan and Fez are still there.
That's fair.
Because, I mean, hell, we were getting chats from Fez when that number was 0 for the concurrent viewers.
I don't know if that was actually something he... I don't know.
It was his messages.
Well, I know that, but was it sent after he left when it went to 0?
Yeah.
And it just took a while to come back?
Because he sent me a message when he got back, and the count was still 0 when his chats were showing up.
Weird. Just weird.
So if the numbers are lying to us, that's going to make it really, really fucking hard to know when to sing.
We've talked about this. YouTube has been lying to us this whole time.
So we got one more, but I'm pretty sure that's the count catching up from when I went into the chat.
We're going to
type
spend the
that
next
thing in.
5 minutes.
Just waiting for people to show up so we can sing.
I don't know.
You guys are going to miss out. It's going to suck. Here, I'll make a deal. If we can get 10 more followers on Twitch, it'll make it 21.
21
And-
total.
Right. And then 10 more subscribers on YouTube, which will make it 93. We'll sing. No, we won't, because we need them on the fucking stream, don't we?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to do any good if people don't hear it.
That's fair. I just bought these mics too. These mics are fucking expensive, and we're not using them for anything else other than this. I mean, I usually use them occasionally for my gaming, but
But on the other hand, it gives us an extra week to get a fucking headphone splitter. That way people don't have to hear the
I
karaoke
still
audio
don't.
twice.
I think that that's gonna work on that.
Not going to know until we try.
I know,
But I meant for plugging it into my laptop. That way we could hear the instrumental track, and they don't have to hear it twice through the stream.
That's fair. Okay. Doesn't this have a? Yeah, this has a headphone jack.
That's not the same.
Oh, then why the fuck is this headphone jack here?
Probably for monitoring yourself.
That would be weird.
Eh,
I don't wanna
studios
hear
do it.
myself. I already talked to myself.
Fez is still here. Hi, Fez.
Yay!
Tristan probably left.
Probably. He's working on his car.
Yeah,
Poor
it's
guy.
fair. It's fair.
Means I'm gonna have to pick him up Monday if he ends up showing up. That's okay. I'll pick him up.
We'll see how it goes.
Knowing his wife, she'll be like, "I want to go too. He makes good food. Make him cook."
So what was that saying, or you were saying about pride? How I totally didn't have pride because I don't, and you're all, he makes good food, talking about yourself over there, sitting
Hey,
back
I'm
in your
just
chair.
telling you what happens every fucking time.
Yay! Get to embarrass myself in front of total strangers this time.
What are you guys currently? I like D&D. I play D&D every Sunday. Well, not every Sunday. We didn't play last night.
They do a weekly campaign.
That's what we usually do. Are you guys running?
Is it weekly or is it bi-weekly? I can't remember if it changed.
And are you guys running your own campaign, or are you running a pre-written campaign from the developers? Which world are you in now?
I can't remember those details.
We've been playing Star Wars 5e, which is actually really fun because
I don't really care for 5th edition.
well, I don't either. But Star Wars, it was the guy that made it. It's not made by the same creators of D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. So the guys that made this Star Wars wrote it off the mechanics of the 5e D&D universe. Just kind of reskinned it essentially for Star Wars. And they have a few books out as well for campaigns.
Well, the problem
and
is,
stuff, which
modern
nice.
Star Wars has the same problems as 5th edition D&D.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would.
Well, that's why
I
you
don't know
leave
if I'd
it
even
to.
go for that.
That's why you got to find a good dungeon master, man, and if you have a good dungeon master, it doesn't matter what edition you play. If your dungeon master is good, he'll make it worth the while. Like Chance is such a great DM. He's getting it to the point where the story is keeping us going. I mean, and it's things just off the fly. If there's a problem we have with the core rules, he'll be like, all right, well, we can do it this way to make it still fair and more balanced, and we don't have to deal with that the 5th edition bullshit. Because right now, currently, we're kind of doing, in our campaign, we're playing with 2nd edition and 4th edition rules. A mixture between the two, and it balanced. He balances it just right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, we haven't done any combat yet, but so most of our rolls have just been charisma checks, things like that. So, but even your check rolls are significantly different from just standard 5e, which I think the check rolls are stupid in 5e. Absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I don't know.
And I like space, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, as soon as I found out that they were writing out all the advantages and penalties that the races get just by being the races that they are, I was like, I'm out. I don't care if they're going that far with it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what the hell's the use of playing as an elf? Why would you even try to challenge yourself and play as an orc? It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
No, you can be a fucking monk and have both. Or, they're getting ready to do cross race. Storm Giant Castle.
I don't know that one.
I don't either. Is it a current campaign that's out? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I still gotta, speaking of D&D, I still have to play that fucking Alliance game. It's on Game Pass, and I passed by it, and I'm like, I'm gonna play that today, and then I don't.
I don't know. I do, but I don't, because I don't want to be disappointed.
Hey, if I'm disappointed, I'm disappointed. I at least tried it. You're like my kids, you know that.
Well,
You never try new things. I'm just gonna be disappointed.
I did. I was always trying new things when it came to video games, but like I'm just at the point where I'm so fucking jaded because I'm tired of being disappointed by everything. Everything I look forward to sucks.
Gaming.
That's not the way it used to be, though. It used to be, hey, there's still some things that we could enjoy out of this. Now it's just everything sucks.
I mean,
We're at the point where I don't want to finish the new Halo game.
I mean, that's fair. You know how long I still have yet to finish it.
No. It's not that I haven't finished it. It's that I don't want to.
That's fair. I don't want to either. That's why I played it for like maybe 30 minutes before you came over.
One of these days, I'll join one of your campaigns, Fez. I promise.
And if you're interested in looking for another campaign, DM me. We're always looking for new players in our campaign. There's just the 3 of us. Well, no, there's gonna be 4 because James is getting ready to join us. So still, that's just 4. I mean, a party of 5 is better than 4.
Depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Also depends on who those other 4 are.
That's true. Mia Kunis.
They can't all be Mila Kunis.
Why not?
Because there's only one Mila
Cloning
Kunis.
is still a thing.
Not in humans.
Yet.
Dude, this ain't fucking Jurassic World.
Yet. If we could do it to sheep, we could do it to humans. Don't look at me like that.
Actually, speaking of, did you see the new trailer for Jurassic World Dominion?
No, I didn't see any trailers during
No,
the Super Bowl.
it came out before the Super Bowl.
Oh no, that I haven't seen. I saw a little clip bit on TikTok. And
A clibbit? What's a
yeah,
clibbit?
A clip bit. Anyway, I saw it on TikTok, and I'm like, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. And my son's like, another Jurassic World movie!
I mean, I kind of want to see what they do with Ellie and Dr. Grant.
I don't know. I haven't seen the trailer, so I have no idea, or
Well,
even an idea.
we knew they were going to be in it. They talked about that a long time ago. But just actually seeing them there with Malcolm and the new cast, it's a little weird,
So
but I
is
kind of want
this-
to see where their story
This
goes.
isn't a reboot, then. This is a complete continuation of the World Saga.
This is finishing the trilogy.
Okay. See, I didn't know that. I thought the trilogy was already finished. I haven't even
No.
seen the recent Jurassic World movie.
Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not great.
I've seen
It's
Jurassic
just
World,
not.
and that's it. With the first one with Chris Pratt.
Chris Patty Cake.
The guy that I thought was going to be Wesker, and then...
They look nothing alike.
Dude, I was so fucking tired. I just sat through fucking Matrix, okay?
God, I'm having episode 1 flashbacks.
Oh, the big rant.
Hey, at least I dialed it back for episode 1.
That's fair. What do you mean you can't get Halo 2 open?
For the Master Chief Collection?
We were just playing the Master Chief Collection.
Not on stream,
No, but we were playing it.
which means we can't prove it.
Why do you have to be so fucking difficult?
Because I'm me.
Shit. Are you excited for the 26th? Why is this?
Well, I was talking about Jurassic World.
Oh,
Maybe I changed
are we
the
still
topics.
talking about Jurassic World?
Well, yeah, because we talked about video games for just a little bit, and it made me think of that. Because I was watching the trailer with my son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're adding a ton of new dinosaurs that they haven't had in previous movies into this one. And just by playing Ark with my son, the fact that he can actually recognize all these new dinos actually kind of impresses me, because he's only 10.
That's the thing. His brain might be less developed than yours, but it can pick up information a lot quicker than yours, you old fart.
Well, I don't know. At this point, his brain might be more developed than mine. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But no, between the Therizinosaur, the fucking Deinonychus, Giganotosaurus, he knew them all. What's up?
9 more? I still only see one consecutive viewer on YouTube and a self-view on Twitch. I need a drink.
You can't spell. That says concurrent, not consecutive. Consecutive is one after another. Yes.
When I say concurrent.
No. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Do you speak it? Answer? No.
I got smack.
You smack. Eating fucking chips on a podcast.
I'm not the only one that does it.
You know how annoying that is for an audio show? Not sure. I feel like I missed something.
I'm missing a lot. I swear to God, Tristan, if you pull up 10 different devices and view this fucking stream like that, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so fucking mad if we have 10 views and it's because of fucking 10 different devices that he has pulled up in his house.
I mean, at least at that point, we're only embarrassing ourselves in front of 2 people.
That's fair.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Hey, they count. They count either way, so...
Fucking cheater.
But no, I need to watch those trailers.
Well, the big ones were Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Which I've seen little
You
clips of that too.
need to see this trailer. You need to
Is
see
it
the
worth
whole
it?
thing. Yes.
Okay.
You
So
definitely
you're back on track with Marvel with just this trailer? Is that what I'm hearing?
No. I'm here. No. Regardless of how this plays out, I'm in for Multiverse of Madness. I'm in for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and I'm done. I don't give a shit about the rest of it. I don't care. I don't want to see the rest of it. I know where they're going. I'm done. I don't need any more. I want to know the conclusion with the Guardians because I want to see what they do with Adam Warlock. And Doctor Strange up to this point has been a pretty consistent character, pretty well written. I hate that they brought in America Chavez because why? There's no fucking point. But having him team up with Wanda, you got the Sorcerer versus the Chaos Witch in some capacity.
The Illuminati.
That's why I said you need to see this trailer.
See, I've seen the clip with the Illuminati, which, I mean, you can't deny that's what that is. Especially since they're bringing in... Hello, the imposter. Vote him out. Vote him out. Permaban. Permaban. Just kidding.
I don't even play Among Us.
We do every once in a great while. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the podcast where we do everything live, so it kind of gets weird when we start talking to people. But we love it. We love you, you beautiful people. Invite your friends.
Invite anybody, because if we reach 10 viewers, we'll sing and embarrass the hell out of ourselves.
We will. We'll do it. Anyway, so we've got... I mean, you can't deny that that's the Illuminati.
No.
There's no way that they can go secret with this one like they tried to do with No Way Home.
Fucking worst kept secret.
Yeah, right? Here's my theory. Motherfucker.
Guess who it is.
Motherfucker. Anyway.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Tristan.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Watch it not be, though. Anyway,
Well, the only person I know who plays Among Us is my wife.
Tristan plays Among Us. My wife plays Among Us.
How would I know that?
My neighbors play Among Us.
How would I know that? I just said the only person I know.
I'm waiting for them to reply.
Think we found out who it is.
No, I was watching something, and I kind of have a theory about it now. We're going to get Iron Man back, or at least a variant.
Well,
Especially
if the leaks are to be believed, this is a variant of Iron Man that's played by Tom Cruise.
Right. I hope not.
Well, I mean, it'd be a one-off, so I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Oh, no, there won't be. We already had that episode.
Yeah, we already fully went over Spider-Man. That's basically episode 1 and episode 2, sort of.
And anybody who hasn't seen it yet, you're slacking. It's been too long now at this point.
Well, you know, everybody has their reasons.
You can get it in damn near any streaming service at this point.
No, you
for
can't.
free.
No, you can't.
It is.
No Way Home is not streaming yet.
I think it's on
The Soap Today website now.
Okay, but that's...
Exactly. If you, there's no excuse. I don't have the money. Blah blah blah.
Not everybody knows where to go see it illegally. That's not widespread knowledge. If it was widespread knowledge, those sites would be taken down already.
Fair.
And movie tickets are fucking expensive.
But no, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Cruise. I'm really not. Never really have
I get it.
Okay, take that back. Top Gun is one of my favorites, but not for Tom Cruise.
Has Maverick come out yet, or are they still sitting on that one?
I'm not sure. I don't think it is out.
See, Tristan just proved you wrong. Ha 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 ha.
May 27th.
By the way, I know we have permission to say Tristan's name. Do we have permission to say his wife's name on stream?
I don't know. Do we have permission to say your wife's name on stream?
Because if not, all I'm left with is saying, hello, Tristan's wife.
Imposter. But no, Maverick doesn't come out until the 27th of May. Which is fine.
I'm actually excited for that movie.
I've been...
Well, because the first trailer came out fucking ages ago.
Last year. Beginning of last year.
I feel like this is going to turn into the next New Mutants.
Fuck it.
Where it's going to come out, but it hasn't come out, and everybody thought it came out, so nobody's going to go see it. And then all of a sudden we get a new trailer saying, oh, wait, this is when it's really going to come out, and nobody cares.
Right. No, I think it's gonna be good either way. Everybody's waiting for this follow-up for a while. I'm excited. I am. I want that follow-up finally. I grew up watching Top Gun with my grandfather every day after school. I used to always come on.
That's
on
too much
TV.
Top Gun.
We're talking about my grandpa here, who watched fucking what's that show called now? Bonanza religiously.
Okay, but that's a series. Top Gun is a movie.
He would watch Top Gun religiously. He watched Saving Private Ryan religiously. Yeah.
I loved it, so I didn't have a problem. But I've always wanted that follow-up. What happens after, you know?
I mean, to a point, it wasn't really necessary, though.
It's not necessary by any means. I mean, we don't need a Maverick movie. We want a Maverick movie. Even if it's shitty, it doesn't matter because we didn't need it. But I still hope I don't think Tom Cruise should be Iron Man. I think he's going to soil the name because we all know how Tom Cruise is as
the advantage
person.
is he's only going to be in a small part of the movie.
Even if he's in a small part of the movie, he can ruin it in the first 5 words that he says.
It can't be that bad. I refuse to believe that it would be that bad to have a variant Iron Man played by an actor you don't like for one scene of a movie.
You might.
Because the movie's not about him.
I don't care.
He's not even a
Tom Cruise. He'll
He's
wanna
not
make it
even a
about him.
secondary character. He's a peripheral character. Hi, Crystal.
We still need more viewers. Are we... What's your theory on which version of Iron Man are we going to get, though? If and when we get an Iron Man. Will it be the Ultimate Iron... or whatever they call him? The, what's that version of Iron Man where he has... He bonded with, like... I know he bonded with the stones and something else with his armor. And now he's got this, like, ultimate, ultra, super nanotech armor. Silver.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
If we ever get another Iron Man, it's most likely going to be AI Tony Stark.
Well, I mean, like, in this movie. If we get an Iron Man, because if it is going to be Tom Cruise, I know he's already stated if he ever becomes
at that point,
Iron
it's just
Man,
going to be... At that point, it's just going to be a run-of-the-mill variant Iron Man.
Right.
I seriously doubt they'd go to any special lengths to make him any kind of...
Well, Tom Cruise has already said if he ever becomes Iron Man, he doesn't want a mask, period, even when he wears the armor.
That's fine. That's fine. That doesn't matter. I sincerely doubt they would go to such lengths that they would make him some kind of special or unique kind of Iron Man that would even remotely cast some kind of shadow on Robert Downey Jr. They wouldn't do it.
No.
He's the godfather of the MCU, and they're not going to have another quote-unquote Tony Stark actually take a place in the MCU. They're not.
I get that.
They're not going to have a real Iron Man other than him.
You took that question way too far. Is it going to be like which armor variant are we going to get? Because if it is Tom Cruise, we know that he said that he will not wear a helmet whatsoever, even with the armor. Which is easy to do, especially if you do 1 or 2 scenes with him. You can just do it where he's not wearing the helmet.
Right.
Cool.
Well, they don't have to have him in any armor whatsoever.
Are we going to get Ultimate Iron Man with is this variant going to be in the stage of Iron Man's life where he's like super OP, and that's why he's one of the lead. I mean, even when Tony Stark becomes one of the leaders of the Illuminati in the Marvel verse, he's damn near God.
Well,
at that point,
that's the other thing about the Illuminati is that team has nothing to do with power. It's about intelligence. You've got the smartest people all coming together to make logical decisions devoid of any emotion.
You think Rita's going to be part of, or are we going to get that stage of the Illuminati where Rita's part of it?
Actually, I was just talking to my wife about this yesterday. I think what they'll most likely do is have a variant of Reed where it'll either be someone new that we haven't seen before, or it'll be the one from the Fox movies.
Which I think it's going to be the one from the Fox movies, and hear me out on this one. We already know that the Foxverse, I'm going to call it the Foxverse, is officially canon with the multiverse out. It is.
Yeah, I know.
We've confirmed that with Spider-Man. We're going to get on that actually in a second, because that's something I want to talk. That's going to be the rock and roll part of today's podcast, because that's where I'm going to go with this whole movie spiel. I know we always talk about movies, but that's what we're into. So with the Foxverse being canon, I think we are going to get that Mr. Fantastic. We have to, just like if with
I mean, we don't necessarily have
Professor
to.
Xavier. But it's what we all know, and if they're going to do it right, they're going to bring back people we already know.
Well, they're dependent on the fan service at this point.
Right.
So if they don't have that nostalgia factor when they're doing these kinds of characters in this way, then they're not going to have the pull that they need in the box office.
Yeah. And I mean, even then, even if they bring back the same...
Nerd and proud.
Even if they bring back the same actors, we're going to know the difference between is this actor playing this version or that version. And if they're going to fuck it up.
I mean, even at that point, they'll most likely be variants of the characters that they were. So this version of Reed will most likely not be the one from the Fantastic Four movie. But I do, however, think that we'll get an actor confirmation for Namor.
That was weeks ago. When we talked about food. Love you.
We talked about what?
Food.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 2 weeks ago. It was episode 3.
Was it episode 3?
Yeah.
Are we on 5 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Episode 3. Scroll.
Anyway. What was I saying? I do think that we'll get an actor confirmation for Namor if they have him on the Illuminati team.
Yeah.
And then at that point, they'll probably bring back whoever played Black Bolt in Inhumans.
I've seen that they're... What was the move? Are
Aren't
they making him a solo... Aren't they making a solo movie?
Not for
him?
Black Bolt.
No?
No, for Namor.
Was it? Okay. I knew it was one of the two.
Yeah,
Didn't we
Namor...
get like a short trailer for that, too?
Namor is...
I'll let the dog out. Give me a second. Go ahead. I'm still listening.
Namor's going to show up versus Black Panther in Wakanda Forever. We know that much. I seriously doubt they're going to backpedal that point. But it would be nice to see some confirmation on who's actually going to play this motherfucker, because all we know is that he's there. He's in the MCU. We're going to have him at some point. Just tell us who the fuck it is at this point, because it's too big of a character to keep going on like this. We know Black Knight. We knew who was going to be playing him before Eternals even fucking came out, so we already knew where that story was going. We knew about Blade, and the only thing we have for him is a fucking voiceover line at the end of Eternals.
See, I didn't watch Eternals.
Neither did I. But I got the details about the movie.
I let the dog out.
But seriously, that's it. He has this one line where he's off screen talking to Kit Harington's character. I can't remember the name of Black Knight.
I don't know.
But that's beside the point.
He's the movie.
He's looking at the case. Death is my reward is written on it in Latin. Inside is the ebony blade. And Blade asks him, like, are you sure about this or something like that, and that's it. That's all we get from Mahershala Ali's Blade. But we've known about him for years at this point, and we still don't know who the fuck is playing Namor, and that movie's supposed to come out, what, in the next 1 or 2 years?
I think so.
Give us a name. Let us know if this is a good choice or not. It's getting to the point where I think that they don't have any fucking faith in Namor.
I don't think they have faith in themselves. We don't have faith in them. And I don't think Marvel has faith in themselves. I mean, it's the truth.
It can be saved with a good actor.
Yeah, it's true.
A shitty script can be saved with a good actor. Spider-Man No Way Home. A shitty script can be saved with good actors.
That's fair. There you go. Yeah, that's fair.
It's all you need, and then it's got all the rewatchability you'll ever need.
So, speaking of good actors, he's played in some shitty movies, but that comment right there.
Which one?
It's about drive. It's about power. The Rock as Black Adam. With that trailer, I haven't seen the trailer. I've seen screenshots of the recent trailer that they released, and it looks good.
Well, the recent trailer isn't a trailer. It's DC's The World Needs Heroes type of deal.
Right.
Their mashup of these pseudo-trailers for all the Justice League characters.
But we at least get something finally other than just Photoshop.
Well, no,
pictures.
DC did that whole fandom event where they showed us Hawkman, Dr. Fate, the Justice Society. I can't remember who else was on the team, but those are the two that I actually give a shit about.
What do you think about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing Black Adam, though?
Looks-wise, he's a great fit.
True.
Acting-wise, I don't know. I've never seen him play that serious of a character. He came close with the Fast and Furious franchise, but it was still more over.
It was still really comedic.
Yeah, it was still over the top. It had that comedy undertone to it, and that's not what Black Adam is. He has none of that. So
I am too.
It'll be interesting. He's got the chops for it, I think, given what he's already done and the way he's acted in WWE. I like I said, I think he's got the chops for it, but still remains to be proven.
And like Tristan said, I'm excited. Yeah, I figured. I'm actually excited to see where it goes. Not just actor-wise or, how the cast. I'm excited for the movie in general because when they did Shazam,
I still haven't seen Shazam.
I loved it. My kids love it. We watch it. They used to watch it religiously when it was out on Hulu. And I mean, I loved the movie. It was good. It was it was different for DC. Finally, something different. It felt right. It didn't feel forced like most of the DC films have been recently.
It's gonna get worse.
Oh, I'm sure. We're getting Flash, so there's that.
Whoever the fuck thought Ezra Miller was a good fit for Barry Allen, can we just take him out behind the shed and shoot him?
Well,
Metaphorically speaking, YouTube. Hey, we're at 6. 4 more. 4 more viewers.
You better hurry the fuck up.
Except it's 10 minutes to 3.
Yeah, right. If we get 10 before and we run out of time, I promise we'll do it next week. Yeah, that's gonna be. But anyway, Shazam, go watch it. It's worth it. I enjoyed it.
See, I don't know.
It was a good tone.
Because I already know they're doing this Shazam family storyline.
Yes.
I absolutely fucking hate the Shazam family.
I get that.
It's dumb. It makes no sense. It should have never even happened in the comics. Not even as an alternate Earth should it have happened because it doesn't make sense.
And I get that. But take the movie at face value for what it is. A movie. And again, for a DC movie, it's definitely a good change of pace, and I think they should go more this route with with the rest of their movies.
I have a counter to that. I don't give a fuck about 50 Shades of Grey. Just because it became a movie doesn't mean I need to see it. If it's a story I don't care about, I don't care. It can look as pretty as it want to. They can throw titties all over the fucking place. I don't care. I don't like the story.
I see your problem in bed. I don't know why your wife complains so much.
My wife is a human, thank you very much. She has one set of titties. That's all I need.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, it's a little different when we're singing to people we know. This time it's basically all of the internet if they ever think to look. I'm getting a phone call.
I was gonna say, is that you?
Yeah. Well, it's getting close to 3 o'clock.
Ah.
Like, I can probably send a message or two on stream, and I can't answer a phone call on stream.
I did it. It was fun. I start. If my brother ever calls while we're on stream, I'm going to answer it and just tell him, hey, you're on stream, and he gets a kick out of it, so.
Yeah, but, you know, with my hot takes, people aren't going to like me. I don't want them to know my wife.
I want to answer the next time I get a spam call or one of those fucking Indian people calling me. I'm going to answer it on stream, and we're going to shut them down live on the podcast because we can. Because that shit's funny. Said, get your friends, get everybody to share.
Well, I may
See,
have
he
to...
agrees.
Shazam? I don't know.
Like I said,
don't get me
a
wrong.
DC
Don't
movie,
get me wrong.
it's their
The
better one.
visuals actually look good. It's just, like
I'm
I
sorry,
said,
DC
I
thinks
don't
that they
like
have
that
to be
story.
so dark, and they don't need to be dark to make a good movie.
Well,
They don't.
They only need to be dark with the dark characters. That's the thing.
They
Not
don't even
everybody's
need to do it with
Batman.
their dark characters. No, they don't even need to do it with Batman. They can make a lighthearted Batman and still make it feel like Batman.
I don't want to see a lighthearted Batman.
You know what I'm saying.
You know what sells Batman?
Don't
The
contradict
fact that
me.
it's dark and broody. I don't want to see
he
Batman
didn't start out
fucking
that way, right?
flossing on the big screen. No fucking thank you with a rainbow costume. No. It has to be dark. It needs to be gritty. It's noir.
Adam West.
It's noir. Yeah. That shit happened in the 60s. Everybody was high.
I'm just saying.
You can't make that shit today.
All I'm saying is Adam West Batman knew how to put a woman in her place, all right? Just
yeah,
saying.
that's a safe fucking thing to say in 2022.
I don't
Good
get-
God.
Everybody's probably seen that meme already where Batgirl bitches about her pay rate, and he goes, you could just get back in the kitchen.
I thought I had some hot takes. Jesus Christ.
Just saying.
No, Adam West only worked in the 60s. It does not work today.
Just saying.
Anyone who actually has read a Batman comic knows it needs to be a dark noir story. Otherwise, it's just not going to fit the character.
It wasn't always dark and noir, though.
That's what made it sell. That's what made it good. That's what made people want to read it. You have a superhero in noir mystery stories.
It's not like that anymore, though.
Well, no, because everything's fucking over the top now and nobody cares.
Again, you don't need to be that way. You don't. To
We
make
have
it good.
fucking Iron Batman now. Of course nobody cares.
Hell, they're making the Flash movie that way, and it doesn't need to be that way. No, when
No,
they
the Flash
did
movie is Flashpoint.
I know, but still, even then, they don't need to make it dark and gritty. They did the Flash TV show perfectly, and it wasn't dark and gritty. Why can't they bring that to their movies?
I
and make
wouldn't
it
say
alright?
they did that perfectly. I would say they did okay for about 3 seasons. And
I'm still surprised they're making another season. Which one? I know. What about it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's about Shazam.
Like I said, my kids watched it religiously for about a week.
Eh.
He'd watch it every day if it wasn't for the
You didn't bring us 10 viewers.
We need 10 people on the stream. And it's got to happen pretty quick, because
That was the deal.
I got to leave kind of soon.
That was the deal.
But hey, we can extend it.
Try again
we
next
can try again next week and week after. Whenever we reach 10.
We'll do
There's
it.
a song already queued up and ready to go.
I need 10 different devices and I
I will know. We will know.
We just had that conversation with Tristan.
I could easily make 10 different freaking accounts.
My wife at her finest. And like I said, if we can reach our goal for Twitch, and that's for YouTube listeners as well, get a Twitch account, go give us a follow over there. If we reach the 50 follow mark, I will shave my head
On stream.
on stream. I will buy the little fucking $10 webcam at Walmart, and I will shave my head on stream. I'm serious.
Wait a second.
Now-
When the fuck was I going to be told about this?
Here's the thing. We're at 83 subscribers on YouTube. And if
Yes.
we can match that on Twitch,
I will shave my whole face, including my eyebrows.
No.
he will have no hair on his head at all.
I fucking hate both of you. What the hell? Why
Hey,
are you shaving
it wasn't
your
my
head?
idea. I just went along with it.
What are you doing? Trying to match the Pokemon card now?
Fuck yeah!
See, now you can't complain, motherfucker. Watch, we reach 50 before it even gets here,
Oh my
and then you
God.
have nothing to bitch about.
I'll be mad if it happens this week.
Well,
I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Wait, are you trying to get 50 followers on Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
All
We
you
need
have
to.
to do is get all the people from your YouTube that are
We're
subscribed
trying.
over to Twitch. I don't know.
We're at the end of the podcast now, so the wife gets leeway on being in here.
It's my house. I get leeway on being in here even if you're in the middle of the fucking podcast. Until you get an office, fuck you.
Sometimes I'm glad we don't live together anymore,
Yeah.
Why's that?
because then I don't have to be in the doghouse for his bullshit.
Yeah, considering it's 2:58 and my maintenance man still isn't here.
I know.
I fucking told you.
Give him a call.
I don't have a number for him.
Call Eunice. Oh, shit.
Well, I'm gonna have to pop out though, because I gotta drive back to Wichita.
Well, you started this. You end us.
Boom. I don't have an actual set of TNT. I can't end us.
Close the podcast, sir.
Close the podcast. Close. Well, if I just hit the close button, then it just goes blank. You got to be a bit more specific.
The Flash is our four-year-old's favorite one right now.
I forgot how far behind YouTube is on this stream.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird. I had a different page up, so I couldn't see the chat thing. Otherwise, I would have responded to that sooner. I'm sorry,
No, that
Fez.
just popped up.
Yeah.
Well, no, it shows up faster on the on OBS. So that's my bad, Fez. You're right. You're right. Flash is not a dark and gloomy character. Although having a couple stories like that is nice. It doesn't have to be all jovial all the time, bright and colorful.
No, you just gotta go fast.
He's not Sonic,
Gotta go
motherfucker.
faster, 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 faster.
Speaking of the trailers, because we only talked about Doctor Strange, watch the fucking Sonic trailer.
Oh yeah, I still haven't done that. I've been too busy eating kettle corn popcorn.
I know you've seen the first trailer for Sonic 2. You've got to see this new trailer for Sonic 2.
Okay.
Anyways, I was wrong about one detail
Oh yeah?
that I theorized about. And you're not going to know what it is until you watch that fucking trailer. But what it is huge in more ways than one.
That's what she said.
I already knew it was coming before I
I
said
bet
the
you knew it
words.
was coming. Right in your eyeball.
Depends on how you look at it.
You're just all over the place with this shit today, aren't you?
Anyway.
We're getting married.
What?
You said it, not me.
No, kid, I will not marry you. And yes, I'm making sure I say that where your wife can hear me.
I'm clipping that and posting it all over the place.
Yeah, me rejecting you? Okay.
Nope.
Have fun with that.
I'm deleting that part.
Then all you have is you making a claim.
Oh, well. I'm going to end the podcast or not.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do that. So to anybody who might still be out there, that's going to do it for us this week. Next week, kind of up in the air. If you missed the beginning of the show, next week is my daughter's 3rd birthday. So there's about a 75% chance that I won't be here because I don't know what time the party starts.
You should know that as a parent.
I don't think we set out a specific time. It's just, hey, come to this place when you can.
Fair enough.
So, I don't know. I'll get that information. We'll put it out there. If I can't be here, there's a good chance that our faithful follower and good buddy Tristan may take my place.
If you share, like, and stick around, you'll get to be on the show, too.
But we'll see. Here's the thing, though. If we reach 10 viewers next week, we're not making Tristan sing. It's not his obligation. That's ours. So, if we do have a show next week, and we do reach 10 viewers, then the week following, we open the show with a song.
Instead of Atria?
No. We'll still have the intro to the show.
Oh, okay.
Just after we say hi, then it's singing.
Oh, and then the 26th is Atria's show at the cave. I don't know. I'll post the link on Facebook.
Yeah, you still haven't told me where that is. I think you told me last week, but
I don't know where it is. No, I didn't tell you last week because I don't know where it is. I'll figure it out though. No, I told you where Temple Live was. Temple Live and the Wave.
Yeah, but that's a different show, isn't it? Or is that the same show?
No, those are two different venues. Temple Live, they were gonna go to Temple. No, wait.
See, now everybody's confused.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I'll post the link for their show. It's on the 26th of this month. 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away.
And if you don't know who Atria is, the
Open.
intro music to the show, that's all Atria. They have so graciously let us borrow one of their tracks for opening the show every
we
week.
might have another track from another band soon. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to be there if you want to meet us. If you don't know who we are and want to meet us and get to know who we are and where we're going with our podcast, that's the best chance to do it. We'll have pictures and maybe some video. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but we're going to do it.
It'll be the only time you get to see my ugly face.
Yep. That's it. Goodbye.
Okay, I guess that's it. Bye, everybody. As soon as I find the right, thing to end the show, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Don't you think? Bye.